Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is living their best life, and if you're not, please do something today to put you on the path of living your best life. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved a smoky eye with yellow eyeshadow as well as black eyeshadow, obviously. And what we're starting off with first is just doing our eyebrows. So I am a beginner in the whole field of makeup, and I'm just testing things out, learning what I like, and so far I really don't know how to do my eyebrows, as you guys can see. So basically what I'm doing is just filling in where I see there's dark spots, and then I'm going in with the Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, I believe, and I'm just making sure that I outline my eyelids as well as my eyebrows. And then right here, I'm just taking a damp beauty blender and I'm just blending in all the concealer. Next, I'm going in with this yellow color from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm using basically, I think it's like a blunt brush, and I'm just dabbing it onto my eyelid. What I've noticed is that when you rub on eyeshadow, it really doesn't like have any pigment to it. Not that it doesn't have pigment, but barely any of the pigment really stays on your eyelid. So what's best is if you just tap it on. As you guys can see, like in the middle of the video, I started tapping it on because I just noticed that it was just looking crazy, you know? Next, we're just going in with a brown and we're blending out the rough edges of the yellow.
White hot angel with a daredevil's brain, this feeling I just can't fight it. You know all the ways I like it. My north, you're my south, you're my east, you're my west. When you see me at my worst, try to make me feel my best. This love, we just can't deny it.
Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but next we're taking a flat brush and we're dipping it into the black from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm just easing it on to the outer corner of my eye. I'm making sure that I'm covering up where my crease is, as well as a little bit outside of like where my eye ends, and then I'm taking it around and I'm just wrapping it right below the yellow on my little eyelid. And then I'm going back in with that other like blunt brush and I'm just dabbing on excess yellow from the Take Me Back Brazil palette. And then from our Color Raine palette, I'm taking a small little brush and I'm dabbing on that yellow pigment to my inner corner or my eye duct area, and I'm just bringing that out. Next, we're just going to go ahead and apply the face makeup. So I'm just taking some foundation, you already know, dabbing it on, and then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just dab on the product and blend it into my skin.
We just can't deny it. You know all the ways I like it. You holding me, tangled up in these sheets, holding me, easy love. You holding me, tangled up in these sheets, holding me, easy love. Like a drive in the sun, windows down, music on. We've got nothing but time. Feel the breeze in my head, baby, we be cruising.
Next, I'm going in with a concealer underneath my eyes. I know it's halfway through that it's basically the same color as my foundation, so I went with a lighter one, and And then I just dab that under my eyes. I make sure not to get too close to the eyeshadow since I just got done working with it. But also I made sure to kind of cut out like the excess black shadow that was like on the extra corner of my eye, as you guys can see right there, just to clean it up a little bit. And then I go back in with the Color Raine palette and I just dab on some extra yellow just to make it a little bit brighter.
Yeah, you know how I like it, baby. Got me tangled all up in these sheets. Yeah, holding you, holding me. Is it love? Yeah, you and me. Yeah. Got me tangled up all in these sheets. Holding you, holding me. Is it love?
And then right here, I'm taking the brush that I used for the brown transition color, and I'm just blending out the edges and blending into the little black eyeshadow. Then right here, I'm going ahead and contouring my face with this deep brown, and I'm just making sure to go on the outsides of my cheekbones and then bringing it down and around the rest of my face. And I'm making sure also to like blend this color into my edges kind of. It's just bringing more dimension back into my face and a little bit more color since that foundation is pretty light.
It doesn't matter how I feel or if what hurts me.
And since I have red undertones, I'm just taking that reddish brownish copper color and I'm putting it right on top of my contour.
Thick and thin until I lift my chin and give them a...
Now for my favorite part, the lips. So I'm going in with this deep brown color and I'm just lining my lips. As you guys can see, I already have basically like a natural lip line that's already dark. I'm just making sure that I'm enhancing that by taking the brown pencil. Then I'm going in with this copper color and I'm just filling in the insides of my lips. As you guys will see in a second, I'm going to rub it together just to bring the color all around. Next, I'm going to go in with this deep copper color lip gloss and just apply that all around my lips.
When it's a foggy day, I call my angels to help me.
Time for the hardest part in my opinion. So I'm taking some eyelash glue and I'm putting it onto a folded piece of a cotton pad. And then I'm just gliding that around or gliding it across the lash line of the eyelash. As you guys can see, it takes me a couple of trial and errors, but eventually I get it onto or as close to my eyelid as I possibly can. And as you guys can see, I kind of get it onto my eyelash. When you're taking off eyelashes, one way I found easiest, especially when you're beginning, just like me with putting on lashes, doing makeup, etc., is to use an oil of your choice. I recommend avocado oil, and you just rub that across your eye and allow it to ease the eyelash off of your eyelash, your actual eyelashes. You know what I mean? That's what I found the easiest way to take off eyelashes, especially in the beginning of trying to figure out how to put on eyelashes. If you already have eyelash extensions, do what you have to do. I really don't see or think that you will need to use like an extension or eyelash extension or eyelash, however you call it, eyelash line or whatever. Just do what you have to do. Next, I'm just going in with my mascara and I'm applying it to the lower lash line as well as the upper lashes just to blend in the false ones. I'm going back to my contour palette and I'm taking that red color again and I'm just swiping that across my nose. I don't know why, it just adds like more dimension to my face, adds a little bit more color, especially since I do have red undertones. And yeah, that's the end of this video. These are the results. Again, if you want to roast me in the comments, go ahead. I understand. It's a little funny, especially with the little lash line and a little bit of the blending. But, you know, we're trying our best over here. We're still beginners and we're still learning. With that being said, I hope everybody lives their best life. Peace, love, and light to you all.